Okay. So, like, welcome on board. First of all, I would like to introduce myself, and also I'll give you the information about the island here or in the creek. So my name is Buba. Some call me Bob Lamel Lloyd. Okay. So I would like you also to introduce yourself. What's your name, sir?
My name is Powell.
Paul. Paul, where are you from?
From Germany.
From Germany. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
And the boss lady next to you?
I'm Mary.
Mary.
Yes.
Mary.
Mary, are you scared? Mary seems to be
A
scared.
little bit.
Mary, look.
Mary, here is very interesting, you know. So don't be scared, okay?
Yeah.
Look, people are going.
You are
Look.
safe like money in the bank, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You are safe. Don't worry. Look.
Crocodile here, they don't like white, they like only white people. Especially white young men.
Hello, brother.
Yeah, this man is a
Oh,
fisherman.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, the name is called Pastor.
Why the father can do biyang put a fish for him biyang, you know?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so this is called Lemon Creek. In locally we call it Bolong. Bolong is the same as a creek, and this creek is tributary to the main river Gambia. From here to the main river Gambia is 5 nautical sea miles. That's where you have the mouth of River Gambia. And the River Gambia itself gets its sources from Futajalon Island in French Guinea to Senegal and empty himself into Atlantic. Also divided into 2, sweet and salt. So we are in the salt water side. Sweet water is a bit far from here. From here to there is about 284 kilometers inland. And there you have more wildlife than here. You can spot the dolphins, hippos, crocodiles, baboons, chimpanzees, monkeys, different kind of monkeys. We have red colobus, green velvet monkeys, etc. So here you can spot the green velvet monkeys, also red colobus, but the red ones are not common. Maybe when you go to Abuko Nature Park, you can see them. Right?
Look how beautiful it is.
Right.
Enjoy.
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 Look this area. That's where you can head to the main or the mouth of River Gambia. This point here. This point here. Take you to the main River Gambia. And that's Lamel Lodge restaurant. The big pirogue are their boats. That's what they do for lazy days. Or they can cruise here from here to James Island, Kunta Kinte Island with that big boats. And then from here to Basir, they can go up to Joytown and Jambure. Right. So the boats you have seen, the boat far in you have seen are private boats. People from different countries or different nationalism. You have the French people, Germans, Belgians, Norwegians, Swedish. So different people, you know, different areas, you know, they come from. So these people, when they come with their boat, they'll keep their boat here. It's very safe here, nobody touch your boat. But later on, when they are going back, they use flight to get back to their normal countries, and this boat will be kept here. We, the captains, will take care of this boat for them. Right, so for that also help us. You understand? This help us a lot. So they can pay you every month like €50, 75, some even 100. It depends on the guy you meet. Alright. So we, the guys taking care of the boat, normally will clean the boats time to time, like twice in a week. And also the boat can be in safer place. Some are here for more than 5 to 10 years. Right, so the water is salt water, and the tidal system is 6 hours high and 6 hours low. So at the moment the water is low, it's low tide now. Completely high tide, the water comes up to the green level. The green level is the tidal mark. In that period, some areas are 3, 4, 5 meters deep. But the more you go inside of the sea, you have the more you have the deep side. So completely low tide, like this moment we are, completely low tide is like 1 meter, 1 meter 50. Some are sandbank where you can have a walk.
So even Mary can walk on the water, huh? When it's 1 meter 50, it's not a big problem.
Yeah, it's not a big problem. You see? Look at here, look. You see, look at the paddle. See?
You see? Yeah.
See? You can see this sun, you know?
It's nice. So here you can even walk. Nothing can
So
happen.
I think, Mary, you can swim here. You are a bit scared of the water, but you can stand here, no problem. And as I tell you, crocodile here, they don't like black people. You know, black in the dark, it's very hard to see us unless we smile. So if you don't smile, the crocodile will not see you. All right? So my advice to you, don't smile when you see the crocodile. They always go for white man, especially when you are young and handsome. Maybe he will be in trouble later. I will just send a WhatsApp message to the crocodile to come for him.
You see?
Are you agree with me with that? No. Oh my God. All right. Okay then. Then we will see. Right. Okay. If you look at the edges, those are the white gray. Those or the white gray cells are the oysters. You can see. Right. So the oyster collection is normally done by women in the Gambia. Only ladies do the collection. And then these ladies, they have different kind of ethnic groups. Before we have tribes which are based on collecting these oysters. Tribes like Jolas and Karonikas. Before, these are the people, or these are the tribes which are based on collecting oysters. But now, any ethnic group or anybody feel like to do the job, you can do it. Right? So these people, they have their small dugout canoes or small boats. These boats, we call them local traditional boats. The boats are from one stem of a tree. That's what they carve to make a boat. So the boats are very light and small, but faster, and only one in a boat, not more than one. So when these ladies are going for oysters, they have their tools like cutlass, axes, big knives. They put on hand gloves, or some wrap their hands with pieces of clothes, put on long sleeves, shirt, trousers, socks on their feet. The reason why, because of the age of the oysters, they are very sharp like a razor blade. So when they start chopping, you know, when they have cutlass like this, the basket will be, one of their hand will hold the basket, and then this one will have the tool to chop them from the root, and then they can chop on the basket. So when the basket is full, or sometimes when you chop it, it can miss the basket and then fall on your feet or your hand, so you can have wound, or you can cut, you can get a cut from it. So this is why they need to be put on all those things, as I named them: gloves, long sleeves, socks, trousers, no, all just to protect themselves. Like an Englishman says, prevention is better than cure. You understand? So they put on all those stuffs just to protect themselves from any injury. Right, so after collecting or picking them up, normally they go out when it's low tide. Like this time of the period we are, that's the best time for them to come and collect them, because you can see them now. When the water is rise, you can see them. The water will cover everything. Right, from there, after picking them up or collecting them, they will transport everything to their local factory. In this local factory, no electricity. Everything they do is local way. No machines or, no, I mean, they do everything by local way. They have a barrel, this barrel, like two people like Mary and his friend can join and buy a barrel, cut it in the middle, each have their own. So this is the barrel they use to cook oysters. With the salt water, when they put oysters inside, they will take this salt water, put it inside, and then make fire, and then later the oyster will start cook, or boiling. Then from there, the mouth will open but not fully open. And later, some of the family members will join, or friends will come and join. Then you separate the food from the cells with small knives. They will have two baskets, the bigger ones aside and smaller one aside. So the bigger one will go for hotels, for the tourists, and smaller ones can be used for the family and mini market. So some of these women or ladies, this is what they use to support themselves. Like some of them, they are widows. Maybe your husband is passed away. So that's the way you can support yourself and to see how best you can help your kids, like buying clothes for them, food, rice for the family, and then also school fees. Yeah, that's where they normally pay their kids school fees. So oyster collection also is not an easy job, right? So like, as we always do, I have a question for you. So what did the men do at home when the ladies are busy collecting oysters? Can you tell me?
They probably go for wood and cut trees to make the fire.
To make the fire. Thank you. It's wise. I'm one of them, but that's not the right answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary, you want to try? What the men do at home when the ladies are busy collecting oysters? What the Gambian men do?
They help in other things.
Come again.
I said they help in other things.
In other things like what?
Like assisting in a domestic job.
And domestic job. Okay. 5 points for Mary. And then
0 point for me. Yeah?
0 point for you, -0. Right, so the right answer is thinking. Men, they do thinking. We give ideas to the ladies to know how to do their work. So I think we do more work than them because thinking is not easy. The reason why they do thinking, because some get more than one wife. And one wife is one problem, 2 is 2 problems, 3 wives is disaster, and 4 wives is suicide.
Yeah.
So it's not advisable to have more than one wife.
Yeah,
all right?
it's true.
So 1 is okay. I would advise all men to have 1 wife. Okay? Right.
What about snakes here in this water?
Yeah. Sometimes they're not common, but sometimes, like rain season, maybe you can come across with them, but they are very rare to see.
Yeah, they're very afraid, probably, of the humans.
And this is salt water. You know, salt water is normally hot. This is why, well, you can spot crocodile on salt water, but it's very rare too because of the salt. Yeah, sometimes when they're smuggling, you can come across with them. Yeah. And then I will give this to all men, like to have or to know this, to come to know or to notice that oyster in raw is very good for a man. Oyster in raw is very good for a man. It's called Viagra.
What is Viagra?
Viagra meaning is something like giving you energy. Like when you're going for 1 time with your man, maybe you go for 3 to 4 times. So oyster in raw is very good for a man. It gives you energy. So Men with 2 wives or 3 wives, they can try it.
Mm.
As from today, if you get 2 wives, 3, 4 wives, please always try oyster in raw.
Okay.
We call it Viagra, and we give you energy. When you always go for 1 time at night, maybe you can go up to 3 to 4 times. So anytime you try it, your wife or your lady will wake up with smiling face early morning because of the hard work you give her. Right?
Yeah. And here, like in the mangroves up there, people doing work there also, or you can find some people there, or not really?
Where?
Like over there in this fields.
In the fields?
Yeah. When you go out here, for
Yeah,
instance.
yes. Like where we're going, we will meet some ladies also doing the same thing like the other ones you saw in Ramen Lodge.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, so we move on to oyster cells. Oyster cells, after steaming them, the cells can pack into heaps. And then from there, these cells can be recycled into white lime powder. So with this lime powder, you mix it with salt water, it's white wash color paint. With sand, it's cement. You want to make color, you mix it with coloric. You straight away get your color you want. Like when you go to shop, you buy your color, you mix it with it, straight away gives you that kind of color you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of the local chicken breeders pound it, mix it with their food. It's calcium for them. Give them good muscles, and the egg, the cover of the egg is very good. It makes it stronger. So you can see nothing is wasted here. Oysters, the food, the cells, everything is important.
I see a bird there.
Yeah.
A very nice bird.
Yeah, that's purple heron. Purple heron. Yeah.
Have you seen it, Mary?
That one is cormorant. This is long-tailed cormorant. Alshover, we call it. Alshover, an Alshover. That's a purple heron.
A blue one, yeah? It's like more there.
Yeah.
You see?
That one is very nice with peanut sauce, domoda.
Okay.
Yeah, Lady Mary can cook domoda. Have you tried domoda before?
Yes.
It's nice, huh? Good. Right, so the green vegetation surrounding are called mangrove swamps. And the mangrove, the leaves are very useful also. You can use them for batik fabric, tie and dye. And indigo blue or indigo flower is the common color. Yep. If you look carefully, they bear flower, and the flower will turn to fruit, and this fruit turn to be the area roots. These roots will attach into the mud, and then later oysters will start growing on them.
Okay.
Yeah. The roots, they are very soft in the younger age or in the younger period. But when they grow, they are very hard. Me and you, we cannot break it.
Okay.
It's very strong wood. And they are very resistant in termite attack, termite.
Termite,
You know termite? Termite.
like mosquitoes.
Termite, they don't like it because of the salt it contains. Some of the local people also will look for the big ones, the straight branches. They will cut them off and they can use them for roofing. There are mud houses, fencing vegetable gardens, and other stuffs.
And this is here like a little, what is this, the mud?
That's a soft mud or quick mud. When you stand there, you go down. So where you can see the kids swimming, that's the sandbank. Sandbank is where we normally do our swimming stuffs. And also kids, that's where they learn swimming. Because when the water is high, it covers everything. It's full of water. So it's like 1 meter or 1 meter 50 deep. Then everybody, even Mary can swim, no problem. Yeah. So that's where we learn our swimming. It's our swimming school.
Nice.
And on the sand also you can spot some cockles and mussels.
Cockles, yeah?
Yeah, cockles, yeah. Inside the mangrove also serve as shelter for certain animals. Shelter for certain animals, like monkeys, green velvet monkeys, birds, mongoose, mass mongoose, varan, and sometimes fish also can use it for breeding for the younger ones.
So varans you also have here?
And we have different kind of fish here. And
Yeah.
this area also is very good fish. It's a very good area for fishing.
So no one before got trouble here like with varans or crocodiles or whatever?
No, we never experienced that yet.
They probably know that this area is like...
It's very busy. Even
It's
that's
very
why
busy.
it's very rare to see crocodile because it's very busy. People come and go in out, you know what I mean? So as you can see, kids come and swim. People are moving with boat, fishermen,
Yeah.
we the local people, the local boats, taking tourists for trips. So you can spot fish like barracuda, captain fish, red snappers, tilapias, groupers, you know, different one. And the area also is very good for bird watching. Early morning you can spot colorful birds here. But you know, at the moment it's very warm, so they have to hide. So this is why normally when we're doing bird watching, we come out early morning, which we call birds and breakfast. You go for boats. After boat trip, we come and have your breakfast. So like, if at all it's low tide at the morning period like this, you can see some birds standing on the bank feeding.
Tubab, can you dance? Can you dance for the Tubab? Many kids play here.
So we're going down on the sandbank and have a walk. So from there we're gonna walk to the tree.
Oh, okay.
That's the tree there.
There's a tree there?
Mary, now you watch it. You don't want to.